Welcome to the Hard Traveling YouTube channel, where we unlock the mysteries of the universe by living in a van. Welcome. My name is James. I'm driving around the country in a camper van. This is a brand new YouTube channel. I've named it Hard Traveling. It's after a song by the renowned 20th century American troubadour Woody Guthrie. And you may ask, why another van life channel? Well, I'll get to that, but first I'd like to present you the star of the show that you came here to see, the moment you've been waiting for. Before I take you inside, I'll just mention there is nothing in there that's square or level or pretty, really. Full music and video recording studio. This is where the magic happens. Everything you need right here. I had zero interest in making my vehicle look like a hotel room. I do not think that my experience would be better if I did. We're going for functionality, and it works. It works great. That boy comes equipped with a full kitchen. Of course, we have propane for cooking, soda maker, important in any household, stainless steel sink with 20 gallons of fresh water. It's on a foot pump, 12-volt refrigerator freezer. Of course, if you need more counter space, this was a roll top desk, and now serves as the pantry. Hidden mirror. There's 350 watts of solar on the roof tied into the main system. I'm using a Blue Eddy AC200 Max. I'll go into each of the features in more detail in following videos, but as you can see, it's a bit of a unconventional layout for my unconventional needs. So we're fully loaded and ready for some adventures. Start from the beginning. A while ago, I had the notion that I wanted to move out of Florida. I've been down here 8 or 9 years. Never much cared for it. But people love it, you know, don't get me wrong. And they even have a word for it. Crazy. I'm just kidding, Florida. You know I love you. You know it's true. I ended up staying. I got married. We only had a few short years together. She passed away, COPD, poor thing. And in that same year, in the following year, I lost my father, Now one, but
And
two brothers.
Two of my brothers also passed away. Just one after the other. And I mentioned that now because, well, it's like the Stoics have a saying, memento mori, remember that you will die, and but not in a negative way. It's just remember that death is inevitable. It gets you thinking. You can't help but start thinking about how you want to utilize the time and the life that you have. There's so much that's beyond your control. It can be gone in a minute. Got to live now, and you know, if I didn't do it now, you know, who knows if I will. You always think you'll do stuff like that later. You think, oh, someday I'll do that when I'm older. My dad was an old man, but my two brothers will never be an old man. So many people I've seen just work till their body's wrecked. They only got a couple of marbles rolling around upstairs. So I decided to take a chance in the form of this this camper van. It's scary. I mean, it's I won't lie, it's scary. Leave your safety net and your shelter and all your security behind, and just kind of try something different. So getting into it now, I don't know, you see those things that are, when you see those videos, van life is over, and I talk with my hands all the time. They put their red arrows on the thumbnails. And nothing fake. People, nobody likes that. I'm not going to do anything disingenuous or clickbaity. That's not the goal here. Be true to what I'm trying to represent, and it'd be better to create for yourself and have no public than to create for the public and have no self. I don't know the meaning of life, but I think it has to do with making yourself a resonator for positive energy. I think if you can do that, you're on the right track. Spread the love, for lack of a better term, and document it. I wanted to document it from the beginning. I mean, to me, this is once in a lifetime opportunity. It's just been wonderful. So thankful. Another goal is to just, you know, live a little more simply and see what you actually need. It might sound flighty thing to say, or, you know, hippie-ish or whatever, but I've always felt great peace and spirituality in the natural world, and I can it's bottomless, and I can tap into it easily, and felt it was lacking in my life. I want to get closer to that. For that reason, I was decided to take the chance. I can do it now. There's a couple of reasons I can do it now. Number one, nobody is counting on me. I have a couple of stepkids, but they're grown. They're on their own. The wife's gone. It's just me. So nobody is relying on me. If they were, I probably couldn't do it, and maybe the situation a lot of people are in, where they might like to do something like this, but their obligations keep them from doing it, and I totally get it. I was that way for many years. I had all of that. I had the 2-bedroom condo and the SUV, and when I did, it was I was terrified that one day I might lose it. Now I have none of that, and I feel great.
Nobody says it like Thoreau. But men labor under a mistake by a seeming fate, commonly called necessity, they are employed, laying up treasure which moth and rust will corrupt. It is a fool's life, as they will find out when they get to the end of it. Why should they begin digging their graves as soon as they are born? Some of you have come to this page to spend borrowed or stolen time, robbing your creditors of an hour, still living, always promising to pay tomorrow, and dying today, insolvent, seeking to curry favor, lying, flattering, voting, contracting yourselves into a nutshell of civility. It appears if men had deliberately chosen the common mode of living because they preferred it to any other, yet honestly, they think there is no choice left. By the words necessary of life, I mean that whatever from the first or from long use has become so important to human life that few, if any, ever attempt to do without it. Most of the luxuries and many of the so-called comforts of life are not only indispensable but positive hindrances to the elevation of mankind. With respect to luxuries and comforts, the wisest have ever lived a more simple and meager life than the poor. The ancient philosophers, Chinese, Hindu, Persian, and Greek, were in a class in which none has been poor in outward riches, none so rich inward. Obtain those things which are necessary to life, there is another alternative than to obtain the superfluities. The soil, it appears, is suited to the seed, for it has sent its radial downward, and may now send its shoot upward also with confidence. As man rooted himself thus firmly in the earth, but that he may rise in the same proportion to the heavens above. To the sick, doctors wisely recommend a change of air and scenery. Yet we think that if stone walls are piled up on our farms, bounds are henceforth set to our lives and our face decided. So that herds were the keepers of men, not men the keepers of herds. The universe is wider than our views of it. At least by my experiment, but if one advances confidently in the direction of his dreams and endeavors to live a life which he has imagined, he will meet with a success unexpected in common hours. In proportion as he simplifies his life, the laws of the universe will appear less complex, and solitude will not be solitude, nor poverty poverty, nor weakness weakness. Incessant influx of novelty into the world, and yet we tolerate incredible dullness. Only that day dawns to which we are